Also new at noon, a pilot was able to walk away after making an emergency landing at a WaWa in Fredericksburg. Now that pilot was trying to land at the Shannon Airport but didn't make it. Instead, that plane touched down in a nearby parking lot. Our Brianne Carter tells us what caused all the trouble.
An unusual and frightening sight early this morning in Fredericksburg after a pilot put his small Piper plane down in a parking lot.
Kind of scary.
Authorities say 33-year-old Jerome Orlando was on his way to Charlottesville from Tampa, Florida when he ran into rough weather. He tried to get to Stafford Airport but quickly was running out of fuel, and officials say he was forced to make an emergency landing. He ended up in this WaWa parking lot just north of Shannon Airport. Orlando, who lives in Broadway, Virginia, wasn't hurt in the crash. The plane, though, suffered significant damage and, according to FAA records, is owned by a rental company.
That's a great landing because he walked away from it.
Now, on the way down, the plane took out the mailbox of this nearby office building, coming through this field, stopping just short of this busy highway.
When you're driving across, you think, you kind of slow up like, oh my God, am I going to run into the plane?
Glenn Sullivan's been flying for decades. He says this was a good outcome.
Did a good job of putting it down wherever, what choice you had.
The FAA is now investigating the crash. In Fredericksburg, Brianne Carter, ABC 7 News.